Hi, it's Lena from Inspired Creations. Today I've got a beautiful card for you. It's a double easel card, and it's a double one because not only do you have this little fold here, but you also have an inside card, like a regular card, and then your easel card out here. It's very easy to make, and it's using the Country Home stamp set and this beautiful plaid. It's called Plaid Tidings, and I just want to show you all the beautiful plaids that come in that set. So here we go. Whoops. So many that I can't hold them all. So this is, there are 12 different sheets, double-sided. So I'm showing you 24 here, showing you all the sides, and then you get 4 pages for each one. So 4 like this. So this is 2 of them. And so you can make lots of cards with that. But aren't they beautiful? You can do some Christmas cards. You can do fall cards any time of year. So I'll put those aside. Now the card we're making today uses blends to color. Now what I'm doing today is slightly different. So I used this design instead of this one. They're both in the same stamp set. And so for this one, I used cinnamon cider, and the other colors are all the same. I've got light and dark pumpkin, light jade, light peacock, dark daffodil, and light and dark slate for the can. And then I've also got a couple of these gems that I put one on each side of the thanks here, and some bumblebee ribbon, and the peacock ink, and the black memento ink. So let's get started. Push these off to the side because I've actually done all the coloring. I'll tell you about the sizes of the paper. So the card base is 4 1/4 by 11, and this is the bumblebee. I scored it at 5 1/2, so it's a regular card base. But then it's extended by this piece here, which is 4 by 9 3/4, scored at 2 1/4 and 4 1/2, and that's going to make just the right size here to be a layer on this card. Okay, and then inside here we've got 5 by 3 3/4 for the plaid, and we've got, I wrote this thing down, 2 1/4 by 4. We need 2 pieces like that, one for the front here and one for the inside here. Okay, and then just a backing for the front one, which is 2 1/2 by 4 1/4. And then inside is just, inside here, it's just a regular 5 1/4 by 4. Okay, so those are all the pieces. You can check out my Facebook page. I have all the measurements going up there tomorrow. Okay, now the one I made earlier, I used vanilla. And then I realized that the plaid actually doesn't have vanilla in it. It has white in it. So I'm making this one with white. And I don't really think it makes too much difference that I use vanilla here. It still looks fine. So you can judge for yourself. Would you like to use white on your card, or would you like to use vanilla? I also decided to do the other arrangement in the can, just again, so you can see the difference. So let's put this one together. It won't take long. Okay, I'll score these folds, just burnish them so that they will be sharp. And then we'll just put adhesive on the back of this. Okay, you're going to give just a quarter, well, not even a quarter of an inch. It's like 1/8 of an inch all the way around. So you have a nice even edge. Then these two bumblebee pieces are going to just sit on these pieces right here. Again, leaving an even edge all the way around. And this one we'll just put on the inside here. There we go. And then the plaid goes on top of that. There we go. And then on the inside, well, I want to stamp this first before we actually put that in there. So I'm just going to stamp it with the black. And I'm not putting any words inside yet because I'm not sure who this card is going to, so I'm not sure exactly what I want to say. And there we go. I don't really want to color this little canister in here, but I think maybe just to give it a little shadow underneath so it doesn't look like it's floating in the air. There. Okay. Now we're going to put these two pieces in place. Now, I tried putting a backing on this one, but it hardly shows up. So you could choose to do like an orange, pick up the orange in here. You could do the bumblebee. I decided I was just going to leave it like this because I thought it was busy enough. Oh, before, yes, I did stamp that. Okay, and I'm just going to center this. This one doesn't matter so much where you put it, but the next one, it does matter where you put it because you want to cover that inside one. So, leaving a nice even edge all the way around there. Now, you want to cover this, so when the card is closed, it will sit like this. And you could even go up a little bit just to make sure it's well covered. So I'm going to put glue like below the handles on my can here. So you want to glue this part down. Well, you certainly don't want to glue this part because that's going to be hanging free. And this Stamp and Seal is a nice strong glue, so you don't need to worry that it's going to let go. Okay, again, try to center this. There we go. And there's the card, except we need to put the bow on and we need to put the gems on. So I always like to make my bows stick well, so I use the glue dots. And just put it right in there so that when the card is standing open more, that space is filled up too. And then using my little poker here. These have a yellowish tinge to them. That's why I picked them. There we go. And in case you're wondering, how do I make my bows? I've shown you that before, but it might not always be the same person watching. So if I could find my ribbon, I'd be in good shape. Here we go. Okay, so I just make bunny ears. Gonna leave a bit of a tail at the end there. Bunny ears, tie a knot. And it's as easy as that. You just kind of shape the bow the way you want it. I always tell my customers, you have to let the ribbon know who's boss here. You shape it the way you want it to be. So you want the tails to come down a bit. And then you just trim it off. And there you go. Very easy bow. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.